Hello chums, Robert Ross, comedy historian here. Hope you're all well and getting through this situation we all find ourselves in. I thought as we're all sort of staying at home and trying to make the best of it, I might do a irregular little post, just a sort of like a comedy roundup and a little chat down the line to you. If you follow me on my Instagram and Facebook pages, I do a daily comedy anyway, so that's hopefully going to spread a little bit of joy around. First of all, I was just under the wire. The sainted and glorious Museum of Comedy along with a lot of the West End theatres and regional theatres have closed their doors for obvious reasons. But on Sunday just gone, Sunday the 15th, I did the latest performance of my solo stand-up comedy historian show, Forgotten Heroes of Comedy, which was a delight. Very intimate cabaret style space on that Sunday, and some lovely pros in like Madeline Smith and Avril Gaynor, Tony Slattery and Mark Hutchinson, so that was a delight to do that and celebrating those long forgotten comedy heroes. And the book is coming, I promise you. I know you've subscribed to it a long time ago, but it's coming hopefully at the end of this year or the beginning of 2021. So that's that. Sadly, as you probably know, my Sunday show this coming Sunday, the 22nd of March, which was going to be a glorious 40th anniversary celebration of Heidi High, Holy Ho, with Sue Pollard and Jeffrey Holland. Alas, that has been postponed, not cancelled, postponed. Jeff and Sue and myself are talking about dates already for later this year. Nobody knows when, of course, because how long this goes on is in the lap of the gods, but we'll do it eventually. So if you have your tickets, hold on to your tickets. The Museum of Comedy, who are being brilliant, will keep those and honour those tickets for whenever we do it later in 2020. So that's that. And you know, my heart goes out to all my fellow comics and writers and performers out there. I know we're all struggling with shows being cancelled. I know my dear pals David Benson and Jack Lane have had their Dad's Army touring show postponed. Julian Dutton, who's just started a new show, a solo Last of the Summer Wine, which I've yet to see. That's sadly been cancelled, and lots of other pals out there, I know. So just this is a way maybe to keep in touch. We could all do this, and you know, I think social media might find its real feet and try and do a real joyous thing. I suppose before I wind up this particular one, this first little interlude, we've got to dop our comedy hats to the late great Roy Hudd, who sadly died on Sunday just gone, the 15th. What can you say? What a superb comedian and archivist, raconteur, just a brilliant guy, and we will all miss him dearly. Of course, my personal connections with Roy are a lot, really. If you've got my Doctor Who audio play for Big Finish called Peer Pressure, P-I-E-R, as in the Palace Pier and the West Pier in Brighton, Peer Pressure, Roy was pretty much insistent he would play Max Miller for me, and he did a brilliant job opposite Colin Baker's Doctor Who, so that was joyous times. So that's available if you want to hear Roy give his Max Miller, his absolute comedy hero. And just recently, October 2018, Roy, myself and a load of chums, Sally Geeson from Bless His House and Sue Hodge from LOLO and Jeffrey Holland from Heidi High, of course, and loads of others. We did a Comedy Legends cruise for Cruise Maritime's Voyages, and it was an absolute treat to spend some quality time with Roy and Debbie aboard that cruise liner, so happy memories. So remember him with love and affection, and you know, probably without Roy, a lot of us wouldn't have got into our passion for variety music hall. I mean, I think it was probably Roy's recordings of those old songs like It's a Great Big Shame and If She Belonged to Me and all those, and Father's Paper in the Parlour, you know, Couldn't See Par for Paint and all that. I mean, I think it's him that really was the custodian for the variety and music hall of those bygone days, so we thank Roy from the bottom of our hearts. But anyway, I'll sign off now. Please follow me here on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and check into the website occasionally. We will be back. We will carry on regardless. So until the next time, probably a day or two, I'll say a fond farewell. Bye-bye.